So a couple people asked me to make more videos on Saints Row when more information becomes available. You got it. So I made a video talking about this game and how it looked terrible as it was announced. There wasn't a lot of information out, but just watching the trailer, you could tell, oh boy, this game's going down some really, really bad roads. Now, the biggest thing was the main character, which I got some good news on this front. The character creator is still around, though I wonder how robust it will be after reading this. This is really bad. So the Saints Row games, edgy humor. It's kind of what they're known for. Well, don't worry. This new SJW hipster version, I call it the hipster simulator, because that's pretty much what it is, in my opinion, from what I've seen and from what I've read that I'm going to go over with you today. It won't be as edgy as its predecessors. Let me read you the quote in this article that I thought was very, very interesting. What's probably not returning is the exact tone of humor that players might remember from Saints Row 3 and 4. I remember laughing often at Saints Row the Third when I played it 10 years ago, but it took some Googling to remember just how embarrassingly edgy its writing was. Between memorable set pieces and lovable characters were moments of casual sexism and phobia within its main cast and beyond. The sort of stuff that I breezed by in all media when I was a dumb 15-year-old. Without getting specific about the series past, studio developer director Jim Boone said the Saints Row reboot will bring the series into the 2020s. We love the old Saints Row games, but we also recognize those are games of a time. He said, they made sense within the era, and we were able to do things that felt good back then. But that tone is not something that we feel we want to do today. We had a different kind of story that we wanted to tell.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
What really got me with that quote that I read you was that the game's being made for the 2020s, and it's like, oh, so you mean watered down shit. Excellent. Of course, the media getting ready for their dollars. This is from Sophia Narwitz. Here's a sneak peek of what the gaming media outrage cycle will be when Saints Row releases. Saints Row gets a gritty reboot set in the Weird West, but the developers promise the irrelevant tone will remain. So here's the quote that they're writing when they went to talk to the developers. See, this is why you should just make a good game. You're never going to please these journalist weirdos. Look at what the journalists raised when they were talking to the developers. One of the questions raised in the roundtable within the game's developers was that of cultural appropriation. The 6 people made available for interview were all middle-aged white men creating a game set in a region where a significant portion of the population is Latinx or Hispanic. Character director Jim Boone said that diversity was important and there was an explicit focus on making the team producing the game as diverse as the characters in it. Like, you have a character creator, you can make the game as diverse as you want, as this gentleman in the comments here points out. Monkey Jeebus says diversity is what a character was made for. Quit using diversity as an excuse to lecture us and tell a half-assed story. Go write a Sesame Street if you want to teach kids a lesson in cartoons. You are in the big time making AAA games. Act like it. Also, by the way, the developers have not been taking all of this criticism very lightly. They've been on their Twitter account pretty much just criticizing fans left and right. They will not be backing down, and they don't want the tone of past games, as I pointed out before. That's every character in this game. This looks terrible. And of course, the guy's got his shirt off. You know, that sexualization is fine. Nothing wrong there. All these characters are just boring. boring hipster SJW characters. That's why I called it. It's a hipster simulator, is what it is. So this game is gonna be just awful, awful. Gone is what made these games special. Over the top craziness and over the top adult humor. All gone. All gone now for a watered down 2020 version of the game. And if you don't like it, they're basically saying don't buy their game. I won't. I won't buy your game. You're welcome. I'll pass on it. So I think this game is a pass. Everything when more information comes out in this game, the more information that comes out in this game, the worse it sounds. So I'll pass. I'm good. Have fun. I'll just go play something else. There's plenty to pick from. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.